And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting installment of Saturday's Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, who will be Bad Luck, joined by the HMIC himself, Mr. Chemical Julian. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish my son a happy 18th birthday. Happy birthday, son. It's fucking wild, like an 18-year-old kid.
Ooh, wait, 18 again, man. Insurance rates were still high, but you really had no responsibilities.
You know, I guess that's one way to put it, right? I mean, shit, he's 18 now. He's a grown ass man.
I mean, that might be the move. You might want to stay there, kid.
Man, 18 again.
I mean, why leave the house if you ain't got to? Why pay rent?
Wow, you better get the fuck out. No, he's going to art school.
Kayfabe University.
Kayfabe, you know, he's going to what's that? What's the hell? Damn. I was going to say it on the air, and I was totally spaced on what it was called. He's going to shit university, the Southampton Institute of Technology. Remember that movie Accepted? We're gonna go to shit. Southampton Institute of Technology. No. Anyway, welcome to Friday Night Wars, brought to you by TWM.news.
Oh my God. Are we doing Friday Night Wars for real?
Bro. Look, AEW versus WWE, SmackDown versus Rampage. But let's get into SmackDown first, because actually SmackDown's pretty fucking good. We even saw some things come. Yeah, it was good.
SmackDown had all the heat,
bro.
And you know why? Because that hot ass main event.
I knew you were gonna say that. Let's talk about the start of the show. Yes,
right.
We did. Yep. I can't believe it. When I saw this, I was like, Julian ain't gonna shut up about this, because he cost you the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast prediction.
So many times. At Mania.
That was the end all be all. That would have got you the championship. That's one little situation. But let's talk about Sammy Uso, Jey Uso, and Jimmy. Where does Jey Uso's loyalty lie? I mean, let's get into the whole show.
Man,
Start the show off with your boy Paul Heyman.
The devil himself.
No.
Perched on people's shoulders.
That's MJF. But I think Paul Heyman is losing his grip on reality. I think he's losing his grip on the bloodline. Shout out to Throwback. What's up, Throwback?
Well, hey, look. We all know that Paul Heyman is a lamprey. Mm-hmm. He latches on to the next best thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he feeds until it's time to go.
Yeah.
So if he feels that he's at the end of his ride with the bloodline, you know, he might have to find somebody else to latch on to, or maybe like just fade away into the dark and then come on back. It's not going to be with Brock, because Brock's going to be like, fuck you.
Brock's like, I ain't
screwed me too many times.
But no, it's not going to be Omos either. It's definitely not going to be Omos.
Oh my God. Can you
My name is Paul Heyman, and I bring to you the Nigerian monster, Omos.
The Conqueror. The Nigerian Nightmare. Omos.
I would be done with money. I would just be done. Oh, shout out to my boy Sunday Center. Yes,
Sunday Center.
We are a little late. It was my son's birthday party last night, so family takes priority. But let's talk about this Paul Heyman promo, man. Jesus Christ, bro. It was wow. So he's basically, in my opinion, he was attempting to stop the bleeding of the bloodline.
Well, he could try all he wants, but there's bleeding from too many different directions going on right now, and Paul has got to not only deal with an upset tribal chief, he's got to deal with Jey, He's got to deal with Sammy, who's actively coming back for retaliation. Sammy's not just like, I guess maybe they thought Sammy was a punk and he was just going to lay low.
Oh, no.
Sammy been more running in the ring with a hoodie on. So, and then there's Solo. Solo don't say much, and that's a problem.
Yeah, man. You know what they say? The ones who don't speak hit the hardest.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, Paul has been on another level with his promos this week, man. Look, the way. Okay, so let me
Paul's
paraphrase.
got a problem though. His job is to protect his client.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't going so well right now.
So we're literally 7 days away from the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
Literally 7 days away from our next watch along. 7 days away. The crowd, they still love Heyman. Paul Heyman's like a fucking icon. The crowd's never going to hate him.
Of course.
His promos have been epic. The one on Monday with Cody Rhodes, had us a tear in our eye. Sami Zayn came out like, listen here, bitch.
Yeah.
We ain't having it. Look, Sammy was like, fuck around and find out.
Correct.
That's pretty much exactly what Sammy had to say. He was like, next Saturday in Montreal, I'm coming for that ass.
So the wise man has given a spoiler.
Mm-hmm. Not a prediction. A spoiler.
Sammy has given a spoiler or a guarantee. I'm sorry. He gave a guarantee. Those two things kind of are butting heads. So we've got to see what is going to happen at the Elimination Chamber. So Roman's going to be 2 men down because he gave them the night off. Hey, watch it on TV because things on TV look a lot different sometimes than they do live in person. So he gave them the night off to stay in the States.
TV is the podcast you always wanted. Cold piece of work.
And we didn't see Solo at all on SmackDown, much less Roman. Wait a minute.
He had both the belts and Roman when he met.
How did Solo get to Castle in the Castle? So for those of you
that's very interesting. In certain countries, you can't, like in Japan, you can go to Japan with a felony. Yep.
What about a gun charge?
I don't know about gun charge.
Okay.
I do know DUIs and things like that. You can go to Japan. But Canada's like, nope, we don't want your ass here. Sorry. Nope. If you drinking and driving in the States, you ain't coming over here drinking and driving. Yeah. And I told him, being Canadian, I totally understand that. Solo did a podcast and he was talking about him coming into the business. And he talked to Booker T, and Solo had gotten out of prison and went to Booker T, and Booker T was like, "Let's go. I'm gonna get you ready to go." So, to me, that sounds like Booker. That sounds like you've been in jail. I mean, if someone say they've been in prison, guess what? They ain't gonna lie about that shit.
Because Dom,
Yeah, ex-con Dom. He's trying to get street cred. So I mean, it is what it is with Dom. It is what it is with Dom. So I don't know if he's been in prison or not. I mean, he could have been. I don't know. I wasn't there. Wasn't a Selly. Wasn't shanking people with sharpened toothbrushes and shit. And fucking, I thought that was Jacob Fatu. Who knows? I know Jacob Fatu's been in jail. But hey, you know what? I wasn't there. I wasn't the jailer who locked the door. I don't care.
You wasn't a cellmate.
Yeah, I wasn't a Selly. Silas wasn't getting tossed. It wasn't me. It's too early in the day, and guess what? There's no mod today, so yeah, yeet. So yeah, this segment to me, man, honestly, I'll give it an A+. If I had to grade this formal segment, fucking A+, man. It put Sammy over like Rover. It didn't diminish Roman and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is so great at promos. I mean, look, ever since the this is I'm gonna read this direct quote because this was funny as shit. Ever since Brock Lesnar and I conquered the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania, I don't use predictions. I issue spoilers. Like what? I didn't know the American Dream Dusty Rhodes raised an idiot. Heyman consulted Cody before the following interaction on Raw. Like he fucking put over how Roman Reigns is better than Cody, how Roman Reigns is better than the Undertaker, how Roman Reigns is better than Brock Lesnar, how Roman Reigns is better than Dusty Rhodes, and how Roman Reigns is better than Sami Zayn. But he also put over the fact that Sami was good, and that Sami, done this and done like he is so good at building you up, and then giving you that mic drop at the end.
Yep,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But Sami was like, "Yo, without those titles, there's no Island of Relevancy." Basically. I take your belts, you ain't got nowhere to live.
I take your belts, you got nothing to go with.
So, who do you think Jimmy sides with? I mean, Jay sides with.
So look, here's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw this right after the Rumble. Cody came out and challenged for the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Universal, WWE Universal.
WWE Universal Undisputed Heavyweight Championship.
Too many fucking names.
Too many words.
Too many adjectives.
Anyway, he challenged for the 2 belts that Roman's wearing. Well, so did Sami.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Sami's getting his shot earlier. For Sami not to take a belt off Roman would be deflating to this entire storyline. Like it would not be the payoff the fans would want. Sami helping Cody win, not the payoff that we want.
But
we want Sami.
But think about what Sami said before he walked away too. He said, "Hey Paul, tell Roman he don't have to worry about Cody because I'm going to take him down."
Yeah.
So I mean.
And however, at Mania, Sami versus Cody.
That doesn't to me. Okay.
That's now. Granted, they already sold a gang of tickets. I think they damn near sold this thing out.
They're not gonna make it a triple threat match because that's not gonna fucking like. Okay, if you want to be fair, and I don't mean fair and flair. I mean you want to be fair. Cody won the Rumble. Cody earns a shot at the championship.
That is correct.
That's why I really don't understand why they do bookings like, "Hey, Julian, so I'm defending the Roundtable Championship against you at WrestleMania. Correct. But for the next 3 weeks, the next 4 weeks, I'm defending it against everybody and their mom."
No.
Why would people pay to see that? Like,
it was also like previously, before there was no Elimination Chamber between the Rumble and Mania. I think. Was it Great Balls of Fire or was that afterwards?
It was Great Balls of Fire, I think.
Yeah, but there used to be nothing between. And then like 1 year, I think somebody had a match for their title shot.
I think it was they were defending and this is another thing too. If you win the Money in the Bank, that's your guaranteed contract. You shouldn't have, let me defend my Money in the Bank championship against Shane. If Shane wins, now he's the new Mr. Money in the Bank. What the fuck?
Correct.
Why?
So they've done that a couple of times, but they haven't done it very often, which is good.
Yeah.
Because when they did do it, it's kind of like, well, that's some fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, quite honestly, winning Money in the Bank is one of those things where it's random. Anybody can win and they can cash in at any time. You use it whenever you want to. You shouldn't have to defend this kind of thing. Or have it stolen from you.
Yeah.
You fight to have it to get it back. That kind of bullshit. But anyway, so we're kind of in a spot here where they've got to figure out somehow, some way to split the titles up. In fact, there could just be some fuckery at Elimination. Sorry, there's going to be some fuckery at Elimination Chamber.
I was going to say, there's no maybe. There's going to be.
There's going to be some fuckery at Elimination Chamber which will probably lead to Sammy, getting his shot at the Universal title and Cody getting his shot at the title that his daddy always wanted to hold.
But here's where the problem lies with that. Both guys have already laid claim to both belts. So if I was like, I'm the Wicked Crazy Pinfall Predictions champion and the Roundtable champion, so I'm going to defend both belts at WrestleMania. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm going to defend this belt because I'm going to keep this one. Oh, wait a minute. So you and Shane both have shots at the championship. Should I pick and choose which belt to let you fight for? Since you guys both call me out for both of them? So that's some more fuckery.
Yeah, well, that's where you have a triple threat match where both opponents pin them at the same time.
They rock, paper, scissors for
which one you want? I'll take that one. All right.
I was like, I like red. I like blue. I like red. I like blue. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and it's gone.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the sheer fuckery of the whole thing is going to be.
Well, it
could have been easy if Cody just came out and said, "I want a shot at the WWE Championship."
I know.
But then that's just me booking. Because then here's where we solve the problem. But Sammy wins by disqualification, right? He wins by disqualification, or some random fuckery, and he's like, "No, fuck this. I want my shot at the championship at WrestleMania. I want a shot at the Universal Championship." And Cody's like, "I'll take night number 2 main event. Champion versus champion, title for title. Nope, I want this title." Or let's say Sammy does beat Roman with the help of Jey Uso. I'm just saying. Let's say Sammy beats Roman with the help of Jey Uso.
Okay, to keep it real, if Jey Uso does a run-in, I want him to be chased by the Royal Canadian.
You don't even go here.
He's not supposed to be here. He got warrants.
You can't be.
I need the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
You need the Mountie to come out so they always get their man
with the shock stick and the hat, and the sleeveless vest.
Look, if that motherfucker Jacques Rougeau comes out talking about, "I'm the Mountie, I'm handsome, I'm brave, I'm strong," I'm just gonna turn the fucking TV off, dude. No, stream's over. Bye. I'm done.
That's it. I'm out of here.
That would be too much fuckery. You mean get PCO come back as his sheriff?
I mean, if this was SummerSlam, I think the fuckery would be just out of pure frustration.
Yeah.
But if it's Mania, they're gonna try and do it right.
Oh, if it's Mania, they're gonna do it. He's gonna come in. He's gonna Shawn Michaels in from one side of the building on the fucking tight of the zip line, slide through, kick. He got to kick Roman in the head as he's going by. Yeah. We got a naked guy parachuting in and some weird shit. I LA.
I hope the WWE has kept something in mind because
like a Hollywood sign's gonna burn down or some shit.
Hey man, look, you got to remember something. This isn't WrestleMania from Hollywood. This is WrestleMania for Inglewood. All right, not too far from Inglewood is Long Beach and Carson. And there's a gang of Samoans down there. I mean, gang
Samoan Flag Day, baby.
There's a gang of them down that way.
Mm-hmm.
If they should show up to help out the tribal chief because of some fuckery.
I grew up in San Pedro.
Ain't really much y'all can do about it.
It's going to be an island. SoFi Stadium is going to be the new island of relevancy.
Going to be a lot of people throwing up the ones.
Man, can you imagine if Roman loses in LA? He'd be the Watts riots all over again.
Hey, you know what? Hey, as long as it's not WrestleMania from San Pedro, we all right.
Hey, yo.
They're a little further.
Carson.
They're a little further up the 405. They can get to the airport a lot quicker.
Stay the fuck off that 110, y'all.
They can get to the Long Beach Airport.
Oh, man, that's the best airport. But yeah, I think we're gonna have it's gonna be weird, man. It's gonna be weird. I don't know how they're gonna solve this. They paint themselves.
All of our questions will be answered in 7 days.
Now, the match I was excited for. Don't get me wrong. I was so excited for this match for one reason and one reason only. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre beat the shit out of Hero.
Man, look. When they announced the match, I was like, really? And then you come back to commercial and the end of your theme song is playing. This was some superstars.
This was
Pork Chop Cash versus Ultimate Warrior.
This was Wrestling Challenge.
Man. This was
Iron Mike Sharp shit.
This wasn't even Sunday Night Heat.
Wow. This wasn't even Shotgun Saturday Night, bro.
This wasn't even like the Sunday Night Heat dark
Sunday
match,
Morning Slam. That's what it was called.
Where the Minnesota Wrecking Crew beat Sin or whatever their name was for the OVW tag titles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now that was as dark as a dark match gets.
This match was so dark, the lights weren't even like. It was like, dude, this is the original pitch black match.
Yeah, they had to put on the lightning bill.
This match lasted all of like 3 minutes.
So to be fair, this match went a lot longer than I ever believed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give props to Ashante the Adonis for being the best black Ricky Morton I ever seen.
Bro, yes.
First of all, he took that glass cow kiss like a champ. Sold the shit out of it. Top dollar.
He still saw you because they got eliminated from Rumble before the Rumble happened.
Yeah, it took a beating.
Mm.
He tried to help his boy. He was there for him, but yeah, it was a squash match.
I give that whole segment a total C for the tag team match. But then, wait, there's more. There's more. Your favorite G.I. Jane, Lacey Evans, comes out and totally.
This is Lacey Evans. How did Matt Hardy do it?
This is Lacey Evans version fucking 17.
Version.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, at least now.
She needs two hands.
I like this version of Lacey Evans for the simple fact that she's not a military brat wearing a thong sticking out of her tights, wearing overalls, telling us a sob story about how this, that, and the other thing. She literally just came out as a badass G.I. Joe bitch and beat the brakes off Carmen Harris. That chick got the shit beat out of her. And the fact that she used the Cobra Clutch and Michael Cole was like, that move was made legendary by the WWE Hall of Famer Sergeant Slaughter. So that's going to be her new gimmick. She's the new Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, but too bad she stole Mandy Rose's camouflage outfit.
Yo, man, she can't have everything original, okay? I mean,
what she could do next? Take the tank from Shotzi?
I mean, probably. That'll probably be better. That'll probably be her best bet. So she squashed that chick, just like we had a squash match of Hit Row and Sheamus and
who was the chick that she wrestled?
Her name was Carmen Harris.
Okay, local talent, I'm guessing.
Local talent who got smashed.
Okay.
But yeah.
She worked local barbecue spot?
Probably. She was like, yeah, I'm at Harrison's barbecue shack down the street. I was like, yeah.
She didn't work at Waffle House, I'll tell you that much. If she did, she would have won.
She worked at Waffle House. She got hands. We've seen them videos of Waffle Houses. They got hands. And they ain't talking about for serving your food. So we get backstage. Jimmy Uso is repeatedly calling his brother, like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Bro, let me tell you something. Kenny from the Call Up Podcast, this motherfucker, man, he put a reel out on his Instagram. Funny. It was like, in the arms of an angel. I was like, this is the first time I wasn't feeling bad for the animals and the shelter that they always put that video for. Bro. So then we get the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship, Ricochet. Your boy Braun Strowman versus Jimmy Uso. for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
The funniest part was, hey, Paul, you can help me defend these belts.
Paul's like, nope.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
So they introduced it to challengers, and Samantha Irving. I love her. I fucking love her.
You want to talk about enthusiasm?
She is killing it as a ring announcer, bro.
Yeah.
To me, there's Michael Buffer. There was this guy who just passed. WWE Hall of Famer, ring announcer. I'll think of his name. Anyway, there's them two, and then there's her. Huh?
The Fink.
Yes, Howard Finkel. Yeah. You got Howard Finkel, you got Michael Buffer, and then you got Samantha Irving. That is fucking phenomenal. No shade to my boy Mike Rome, but dude, she changes up. She changes up her everything, bro. She rolls her R. She gets that German accent. Dude, this chick must have fucking Rosetta Stone on deck whenever she's some new shit. So she comes out and she says, and then, of course, Ricochet is her man. So she was like, Ricochet and Braun Strowman. They got a big, whatever. And she was like, and their opponent defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championship by himself, Jimmy Uso. That was the first time I didn't see her.
Yeah.
Like, she was like almost like she was confused. She was like, Jimmy Uso, like by himself.
Hold up.
He was like, wait. And he pointed there, and all of a sudden, like the Shield. I just seen then Jay came running down.
Had his 2 belts with him.
2 belts in gear. Jumped down, jumped over the fucking guardrail, jumped in the ring, and hugged his brother. It was like two strangers in the night. Ran across and they hugged each other. And they were like, let's get this Oos. Bro, Jimmy looked like he's about to cry. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, they deserve a fucking Emmy for this whole storyline that's going on right now. They need to get a Daytime Emmy Award. So, if you watch it from the Emmy Selection Committee, y'all need to get the Bloodline a motherfucking Emmy for this shit.
They deserve some gold for this one.
This was great television. Great television.
The whole segment, I'll tell you exactly what I give the award for. The whole segment where Roman tore off his shirt and said, here, you're the honorary Uso, gave him a new shirt. That whole segment was fire.
Cheers.
Because the look on Jay's face was like,
motherfucker, are you serious?
What? Dude, that was the best.
This motherfucker right here. We made fun of that fucking meme for days.
Mean mugging at a whole new level.
Mean mugging. Dude, looks to kill. Sammy would have been dead that day.
Pile of ash.
Man, poof, be gone, homie. Yeah. So this match was okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna give it like this match deserves like a 5-star rating. It was like a 3-star match,
This match was one of these is not like the other, and it was Braun Strowman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just not his style, not his.
No. Mm-hmm. But after this match, the Usos retained the title. This is day 500 as them as the tag team champions. 500 days. I know what that feels like to be a champ for that long. That's wild. 500 fucking days, man. And after that, they skip on off to the back. Wade Barrett was like, who needs to prep when you're that damn good?
Yeah. So, there's a whole conversation between Jimmy and Jay. And he was like, Jimmy was like, so are you out or are you in?
Mm-hmm.
Never got an answer.
No, what did I tell you? But when he walked away and Paul was like, what did he say? What did he say? He was like, nothing, man. Nothing. Then they cut to commercial break. They come back. Your boy Jay walking backstage between the trucks. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Sammy was like, "Shh, what's up, bro?"
Sliding up.
What's popping, bro?
Like how Paul Heyman was hiding in the back.
Right. And he was like, "Yo, so what's good, man? Hey, man, look, I ain't gonna get to say this too often, man. I mean, you know what? I love Sami Zayn for this shit. Because Sammy was doing some red velvet shit. He was stirring the motherfucking pot. Mm-hmm. He was like, man, like he was looking around and shit like, hey, man, I acknowledge you. I was like, Sammy, why are you fucking with his hair like that, bro?
Dude, Sammy's being the anti-Heyman.
Bro, Sammy is being a straight up, he's being an antagonist, bro. I always thought he was a protagonist. No, he is the antagonist. He was like, yo,
shit disturber.
He's like, yo, man, I acknowledge you. Like, hey, I gotta go, man.
Can you imagine if Sammy is really the heel here?
Dude, that's what I'm getting right now.
And this goes back to him accusing Paul Heyman about this conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about this before. But Paul even said a couple weeks ago,
this is a conspiracy.
You know how Sammy is. He's always trying to get in somewhere you don't belong. He's trying to get in your head. He's trying to infiltrate for Kevin Owens.
He just did. Right there. Sammy proved it. Bro, we may have been wrong. We may have been wrong this whole motherfucking time. We may have to.
This would be the M. Night Shyamalan twist.
At the end of the movie.
People like.
Yo, this is that, you ever see that movie, The Beach?
Yes.
Okay, you know how at the end, where they just show the little, I'm gonna fucking ruin it for everybody. How they show them swimming underwater and she gets caught up and then they're like, I think they drown.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, at the end of the movie, they're like, we here, bitch. I was like, wow. I thought they ever did. This is like Smile. This when you think she beat that motherfucking demon, it was like, cheese.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, I see that. I see that happening. If that happens, dude, that will be the biggest swerve of all time. Because there's a swerve of a swerve of a swerve.
Like you think you're the heel?
Bro, just when you think you know the answer, they change the question.
You thought you was the heel, but there's a bigger heel coming for you.
This is like some MCU shit.
Yeah.
Just when you think the bad guy's the bad guy, Thanos ain't the bad guy. Thanos snaps their ass for a reason.
Sammy's like, hey, I'm just trying to, bring some unity to the family, and maybe not.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll give that a fucking A++. That whole segment had me on the edge of my seat, bro. I was like, ooh, what's next?
It is still compelling storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, I got to say, I haven't hit the point where I'm like, they should have ended this 3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. It is still compelling. There's still like unanswered plot holes that need to. Actually, there's no plot holes here, but there's unanswered questions that people like. Oh man, like who's the heel? Was it Hogan or Savage?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's almost like who's the third man?
And the answer was that the heel was Hogan, not Savage.
Mm-hmm. But the answer is it's like who's the third man, brother? Brother, who's the third man, brother?
Here's a hint: it's not Mabel, brother.
It's not the black guy. But we also get Super Thick Natty back in the ring, cutting a promo.
This segment was really sad
because we talked about this segment. We talked about it.
It was really sad. And the reason why it was sad is because, while Natty still claims to have the most matches, the most wins, what's her record? She just got the most losses.
It was a lot. It was like, let's say, 599 matches.
Yeah.
And she lost like 399 to Naomi. Like it was some weird stuff like that. Like she has the most losses in WWE history.
She had a bunch of losses to Naomi.
Yeah.
And so here we are once again. Natty getting stomped out.
Yeah, it was okay. So let's paint the picture here, because this is where I find the disrespect. And I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna elaborate. All right. When I say it, you're gonna when I say this, you're gonna be like, "Yep." Look, Julian has been saying this for months.
Yes.
Shayna Baszler doesn't need a backup. Shayna Baszler is a beast. When she first came into that Elimination Chamber last year, she whooped everybody's ass. Everybody.
Beating them.
It was ridiculous how she just came in there and just smashed it. She's one of the longest reigning NXT Women's Champions in history. Like she's a beast. Shout out to Marie. Hey Marie, what's up? She's a beast. Like she's savage, right? She's almost as savage as the Ray did show. She's almost as savage as Marie with her hatred for CM Punk. Like it's savage, right? So Natty's in the ring and Natty's talking shit. Natty's like, listen here, you wish.com carbon copy of Ronda Rousey. So Shayna comes out and says, yo, I don't need her. I'm no one's carbon copy. I'm not the second coming of Ronda Rousey. I'm the first coming of Shayna Baszler. And I'm going to come out there and then whose music hits? Ronda Rousey. And bro,
everyone's like, oh, here comes Ronda.
And Ronda just sidestepped her and shoved her to the side. And I was like, dude,
you know that
reminded me of her time.
Remember that in Living Color skit? Out of my way, bitch.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what that was right there. So the sad part about the whole situation is that she did that to Ronda. To Shayna. And then when Shayna was like, I'm going to kick your ass, and then she's like, nope. And Shayna was like, no. And smiled. And then they both jumped Natty. So once again, you've taken someone who could have had a very good run and a very good program by themselves, and you saddle her with someone else's baggage.
Yeah.
Slow her down. Because we now know at WrestleMania, they're going to challenge for the women's tag team belts. You know what's going to happen. Ronda Rousey says she wants to be the women's tag team champion. So, she wants to be it. Trips is like, okay, go ahead and give you the belts.
So here's the thing. For them not to win would make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they lost, I'd be like, this is some bullshit.
Remember who the inaugural tag team champions were after Naomi and Sasha walked? Remember who won the belts?
Yeah, it was Rodriguez and the other champion.
And Liv Morgan.
They were tag team partners in NXT, right?
They were tag team champions for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. No, it was Aaliyah. They shouldn't have won the belts. They should not have won the belts. That was like one of the most heinous actions.
I don't know what the reasoning was behind that.
There was no reason.
Kind of test it out, see how the crowd responds.
It was like, hey, let's throw some shit against the wall and let's hope it doesn't leak.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But moments after that, we get Sonya Deville teaming with our favorite girl, Chelsea Green, to take over Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Now, it just makes me laugh that 2 weeks ago, Liv Morgan slapped the shit out of Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And they had a very, very stiff match. Yeah. And when it was over, like Liv Morgan looked like she was angry, like she wanted more. These two women are also in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So now they're a tag team against two women that really don't have anything in common. So, it's natural that they're going to win the match. So, tag team match goes. They won the match. Perfectly acceptable match. Totally give it a C. But I kind of like Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville together.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like them together. I think they should have won. They should have won because it should have sold some more discourse between the women in the chamber match. Don't have them winning tag team matches in a perfectly tag team manner. Like, yo, we feuding. Like we're in a match where it's all eyes on me. It's like it's me about my like why should we play fair? Why should we be buddy? Why should we team up and win a tag team match? We should be at each other's throats. Like that's the way I would look at it.
So Chelsea Green's actually starting to grow on me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how this goes.
I love her gimmick. So yeah, we got that. But I got some top moments I want to talk about. We got backstage, Sami Zayn caught up with Jey Uso. I mean, he may not know how things went with the bloodline and Usos, but he acknowledges that the right-hand man is the right-hand man.
Main event.
Dude, and I told you, the way they're playing up this love affair between Jey Uso and Sami Uso, he gonna look. Somehow Jey gonna sneak across the border, Canada. He gonna cost Sami that title, and that's how we're gonna have this. We're gonna have the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag titles. That would be the only way the WWE can play off the rest of this storyline and make it worthwhile without giving the belt to Sami, because they're not going to put the belt in Sami. In Canada, I mean, it would be awesome if they did, but no.
It's disappointing. But again, for Mania, you're going to have 2 nights.
Yeah.
Roman's not going to wrestle both nights.
They ain't gonna have Roman wrestle both nights. The second night they're already saying it's gonna be the women's main event for the women's.
I was gonna say, what did they do last year? Was it women's?
It was the men's title on the first night, and the women's title on the second night.
Yeah.
So, then we get to your favorite match, the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match. We get Madcap Moss, Rey Mysterio. We get Santos Escobar. And generic wrestler number 4, I believe it is. Or is it number 5?
Karrion Kross. Oh my God. I was Shane and I were watching at the same time yesterday. And Karrion Kross did his whole promo, like running down Rey Mysterio, whatever. And I was like, I don't care. This could literally... That could be The Miz talking. That could be Punk talking. That could be that anybody could have said those same exact words, and I would have cared a whole lot more. And he just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And and people have been like, oh, his work on the Indies was so great, and he was this and he was that, and he was Scarlet and this and this. And I've just been like, eh.
But you got to remember the best line he said the whole time. I was Lucha too. He said to Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Now remember, they both were on Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
So I think that was like a throwback reference there. But just your boy Madcap Moss, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this. I can't believe I'm going to say it out loud. Madcap Moss. I mean, ever since Emma showed up, he's been showing off for his girl.
Yes.
I mean, hey, Emma showing off for Emma. Madcap Moss is going to the Elimination Chamber, ladies and gentlemen. He defeated Rey Mysterio, Karrion Kross, and Santos Escobar in the Fatal 4-Way.
In an opportunity to face who? The Intercontinental Champion, Gunther.
As they were watching from the skybox, just chilling.
Now, I would like to acknowledge right here that on my scorecard, I will not be picking Madcap Moss to win.
Why? Why not?
Sorry, bro. Hey, look.
It's his time. It's his time.
Look. There's certain things that I may, go against the grain as far as logic goes for matches and who's going to win. And, I try to get behind my favorites, and sometimes it doesn't always work out.
Four times, shame on me.
I know better this time.
Give your boy.
Tell you what, if he decides to just shock the shit out of me and win,
give your boy a chance. You never know, Mac. He's a madcap. You never know. He's a madcap. He might win the match.
What's he gonna do? Just like Hulk up, come back on Gunther and win the title?
He hulked up right here after those 2 spine busters. I mean, come on, bro. I think you should pick Madcap.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I think you should pick Madcap on the strength that Madcap Moss is going to be the new Intercontinental Champion. He's going to beat Gunther. He's going to fucking walk around. He's going to be like, "You're no longer Gunther to me. You're Walter again, bitch." Like you're like, "You know why? Because I'm a Madcap." Yes. He's going to headline WrestleMania with Rick Boogs. I'm telling you. They're gonna be Boogs. Yeah, man, that was your exciting main event. On
Riddick Moss,
your boy Madcap Riddick Moss.
Maybe he'll start teaming with Rick Boogs.
Just saying, man. Just saying. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna go ahead and switch over to our AEW Rampage review in a moment. So we will be
new backgrounds.
We will be thinking.
All right.
We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And trust and believe, you will be excited.
There's a new background.
Oh, man, we'll be right back.
Yay, we're back.
And we're back. Yo, man, before we get into this AEW Rampage review, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Go down
Raid Shadow Legends.
Go download Raid Shadow Legends. Play it. It's going to be awesome. It's great. So, yo, man, getting into this AEW review, man. AEW's been hitting it out of the park a lot lately. Like tonight, we got to hear from Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion Mark Briscoe.
Okay.
I mean, he's the champ by himself right now, apparently. AEW's not.
Here's a question. Why won't we hear from Mark Briscoe on Dynamite?
Good question.
But anyway, go ahead.
So on tonight's show, we got the Butcher and the Blade and Kip Sabian taking on Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and John Moxley of the BBC, not the BCC.
Because
we got Jungle Boy in action. We got Dustin Rhodes and Mark Briscoe. It's a pretty interesting show, but the first match starts off with the Blackpool Combat Club versus Kip Sabian, the Butcher and the Blade. And dude, I gotta say, man, it was pretty stiff.
As it should be. I mean, the Blackpool Combat Club, they're known for being pretty stiff.
Mm-hmm.
That's their thing, which is fine. Give your
Really,
body a little bit of.
Really, Yuta and Kip Saban, though, to start off, such great chemistry together. The chemistry was amazing. Like, I was like, dude, they must wrestle each other like 1,000 times. Like,
yeah,
boom, 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 boom. But I think that Claudio and Kip and Yuta, they're an effective tag team. I hate saying this because I was a big Claudio guy getting that Ring of Honor World title, but what has he done since he won it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, what has he done? Has he had a platform to do anything? Like, are they gonna showcase the ROH Championship on Dynamite, or only on Rampage? Does ROH have like maybe just a streaming show, a YouTube show, something? I mean, you could have a 5-star match in the woods, but if there's no audience,
they apparently Ring of Honor. Tony Khan said that they're the Ring of Honor Club sites back up, streaming sites back up, so you can watch all Ring of Honor there. But also, there's rumor that Time Warner Media is going to allow Ring of Honor to be on HBO Max.
Well, there's the whole streaming. Sorry about that. Streaming agreement to have Ring of Honor on ESPN for overseas. I'm not Ring of Honor.
AEW. Yeah, AEW just signed that deal. It's going to be like I think you said like the Netherlands. Where else was it? Some islands that they were going to be doing. But yeah, Ring of Honor did. AEW did score a TV rights deal with ESPN, which is awesome. Yeah. AEW is geared more toward being a sport as opposed to sports entertainment. But yeah, so this match, I'll give it a solid B. Yeah, Claudio got the win, got the win with this huge uppercut on Kip Saban. Kip Saban, amazing guy. The guy needs a little bit of fucking push, man. I mean, the match that he had with the what's his name? With Pac for the All Atlantic Championship.
Oh yeah,
brutal. But good. It showed how good he really is.
Yeah.
The Butcher and the Blade, great tag team. AEW needs to get their shit together. They need to decide, are we going to shit or get out the pot? I mean, look, we made the Guns the tag team champions. And they just signed, by the way, Guns just signed a multi-year contract extension deal.
What?
With AEW.
Okay.
So it looks like the Guns are here to stay for a while. So yeah, that made me laugh.
Hope they sent their daddy a thank you note.
Yeah, like, Dad, thanks. Put that post-it on your note. Put that post-it on your desk. But the Butcher shaved his hair, bro. Trimmed his beard. Got some new pants. I wonder who's this big ass dude.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this fucking guy. Moxley, the brawler, bleeds all the time, but he actually wanted to wrestle on the mat. Like he's a real. Mox is a decent technical wrestler.
Dude, he is. I mean, the guy is. How do I want to say this? He's a professional. Like he takes his craft seriously.
Consummate professional.
Yeah, he takes his craft seriously. He wants to put on a good show. He wants everything to look as believable as possible and make you really feel like every strike and every hit. And he wants the fans to really appreciate, like he wants the story to draw you in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I totally appreciate about him. And it's kind of funny because he's actually kind of always done that. But when he was during his last run in WWE, he was just kind of given some goofy shit to work with,
He just showed up to work. He wasn't really into that. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be into it either. But he's really into AEW. He's really into what he's doing now. Something that I wasn't too into was Chris Jericho and his Jericho Appreciation Society beating up the two guys from Practical Jokers. I love Impractical Jokers. That show's funny as shit. So yeah, I mean, they put them to a table. You know, that was the end of the segment there. That really made no difference to me. But Vicky Guerrero, how does she still have a job in AEW? I mean, Nyla Rose hasn't been around for a while. Shout out to Nyla Rose, the Beast. But Marina Shafir.
Maybe she's an agent of some sort, does something with talent.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I need to find out. I know she's the liaison. Like AEW got like they got like their own day in Texas in El Paso. It's like AEW day in El Paso, and she was like the liaison or something between them. So that's that. But so we get Marina Shafir with Vicky Guerrero versus Ruby Soho. I really don't care
with the NWO storylines going on.
Yeah, I really don't care about this whole thing. I don't care. Like, does that sound bad?
Like me and Karrion Kross.
Like, I've always been an advocate for women's wrestling. Don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I love women's wrestling. I think women deserve to have the same type of opportunities that men do too. Like we should all be treated equally in this business. I'm a firm believer in that. But for them to put her on Rampage and give her a shitty match, this was horrible. I just most of the match took place in picture in picture. You know, it's like, dude, this is fucking disrespectful. But yeah, that match was over. She isn't. Marina Shafir is doing her MMA style gimmick. A lot of people don't know she's married to Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's doing a lot of MMA stuff, and she's one of the Ronda Rousey's horsewomen.
Yep.
You know. So horsewomen represented AEW and WWE apparently. Twice over. It was weird. Like, neither one of them had TV entrance. You know, we only heard like a few seconds of Ruby's song before the bell rang. You know, they really need to do more of Vicky Guerrero. I mean, I'm saying because like I forgot, literally, to be honest with you, I forgot she even fucking worked there.
Well, the last time I saw Vicky Guerrero, she was with Nyla Rose, and they were stealing Jade Cargill's belt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think that's it.
Another thing though that we got, which was kind of exciting, was we're gonna have Mark Briscoe in AEW. I love it. The fact that he got into a confrontation with Josh the Goods Woods, friend of the channel, Josh Woods. The fact that he got into an altercation with Josh Woods, like, that's awesome, man. Like they're giving him the TV time, but is it going to be on Rampage? Why not give him some TV time on fucking Raw? I mean, on Raw, on Dynamite.
I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do with the tag team belt though for ROH.
We really haven't decided, and that's the thing that's bothering me.
Is he going to pick a new partner, or is he going to vacate?
I mean, it would only be right for him to vacate the title.
Yeah.
I mean, emotionally tied to this whole situation. Sure. I would prefer him just be the tag team champion and find someone to team up with. You know what I mean? But logically, and as a booker and as a story writer of the shows, and as someone is behind the scenes, I would much prefer they just do a Ring of maybe a Jay Briscoe Memorial Tag Team
tournament. Yeah.
You know, let everyone that's part of AEW, I mean, and part of Ring of Honor, not AEW, everyone that's part of Ring of Honor,
yeah, be
the ones in the match. Be the ones that are actually there doing it. Let's have Gates of Agony. Let's have fucking, another Ring of Honor tag team. Let's have a lot of the tag teams that aren't fucking spotlighted on AEW.
Have a STP up there.
Yeah, have STP up there. You know what? Have FTR on there.
Yeah.
If it's anyone of the Briscoes would have loved to drop the belt, it would have been FTR.
Let FTR fight.
Let you know what? Mark Jay Briscoe's best friend in the business, other than Mark, was Jay Lethal.
Oh, okay.
Let Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe defend the belts. In honor of the Briscoe brothers.
How about as a show of intercompany faith? You open the forbidden door. You send back Xavier Woods. You have him team up with Jay Lethal, and you have a reunion of Lethal Consequences.
Ooh. Ain't gonna work though.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't gonna work. Trips might want to work, but you know.
Toxic Turtles.
Then we get your favorite part of the whole show. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry in action. Jungle Boy takes on Ryan Nemeth, the third member of the what the fuck is their group called? The Wingmen.
Spirit Squad. Oh.
Spirit Squad. That's the other Nicky. That's the other Nemeth. Nicky.
Not bad.
This match, I hate the fact that this was a squash match too. Ryan Nemeth is a fucking good worker. Like they
very, very much so.
They need to give him some. They need to not give him the Dolph Ziggler treatment. It should have been me. It should have been me. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. Jungle Boy wins this match, of course. And so AEW has had Nemeth signed for quite some time. Didn't even warrant being inducted, including a graphic for his match. That was fucked up. Like, dude couldn't even get a graphic for his fucking match. The dude does whatever he's fucking told to do. Sucks. It would be cool to see Dolph Ziggler and Ryan Nemeth tag team, though.
Yeah.
Nasty Nemeth brothers.
The Nemeths.
NNB.
Call themselves like the new royal family.
They can only be 17.
It's the Nemeths.
Orange Cassidy versus the Firm's Lee Moriarty. The Firm fucking sucks, dude. I just hate the name, the Firm.
Yeah.
Stokely is funny as shit, though. I love Stokely.
Yeah, it's better than the Flaccid.
It's better than. Wow. Wow. Orange Cassidy defending the All Atlantic Championship. Moriarty refused to let Cassidy put his hands in his pocket. Oh man, that was funny.
And that's how he powers up, right?
Yeah. Danhausen and Stokely at ringside, though, man. Comedy. This championship was so serious when Pac had it.
Yeah.
And now that Orange Cassidy has it, carrying to the ring in a fucking backpack.
You know what? Honestly, I got to say, Orange Cassidy has done a good job of defending the belt. Mm-hmm. The fact that he carries around the backpack to me is hilarious.
It's insulting.
But he's done some good matches defending it.
That's the problem I have. I've always had this problem with Orange Cassidy.
It's the complete dichotomy of this dude who doesn't care, who just carries around the championship in a backpack, who puts on these fire matches. 5
fucking stars. And Lee Moriarty ain't no joke. That dude's a technical beast. So this match, in my opinion, I've had greatest match. I give it a B. I didn't like all the comedy shit that went on outside, all that stupid shit, because to me, this championship has become a comedy title. It's almost as bad as the 24/7 championship.
No.
Except these matches. I mean,
I think it's the people.
Yeah.
So if you get rid of Danhausen and to an extent Stokely Hathaway, then the Gaga goes away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's not going to be the yuck and the ha. Because Orange Cassidy does some comedy spots, but he's not a comedy wrestler. You know, he's not going to run up behind someone and be like, shh, and pull their pants down and slap them.
Might as well. Like that. Might as well.
No bullshit like that.
Finger in his ear, all that shit. Might as well.
His in-ring work is, pretty regularly, like what we saw last year at All Out. And
he is a phenomenal wrestler. That's That's always been my problem with him. My problem is he's so good a worker. Like, he is so good that he gets bogged down in stupid fucking storylines. Like, dude, Orange Cassidy, go out there and just fucking have a fire match every week. Defend your all-line championship against guys like Pop, against guys like Lee Moriarty, against guys like even Hook. Jungle Boy, even. I hate Jungle Boy with passion, but fuck even Jungle Boy. Like, go out there, have five-star matches. Bring in Takeshita, have him Takeshita challenge for it. Bring Jushin Thunder Liger. Bring Ultimo Dragon. Bring dude. Jay White.
Are you trying to give Ultimo Dragon another belt?
Bro, you know what? Jay White just left New Japan.
He did.
Bring Jay White.
He lost a loser. Leave New Japan.
I watched that match with Marie Childs today. It was awesome. Dude, have Hikuleo, shit. Jay White show up. Yo, Pac, I want that belt. Orange, I want that belt. They will have another classic match. Will Ospreay, Will Ospreay, mind blown.
Yeah.
So
the thing is,
I need those matches.
That was the match, I think, that everybody thought that there's gonna be some bullshit. Orange Cassidy gonna get trashed. And that's not what happened. He was like, I'm gonna remind y'all how I got this far.
Mm-hmm.
And that match was a banger. So yeah, keep it pushing. Keep pushing the competition through. Let them keep on defending.
That was the match of the night for me.
Maybe just give him a better looking backpack. Give him like an Oakley one, something expensive, like Louis Vuitton leather. Something. He got like a Jansport.
Bro, he got that backpack at the dollar store. He was like, "Fuck." He got that backpack at Fedco. He was like, "I'm gonna go to fucking Zodi's and get this."
Hey, did you know the Jansports come with lifetime warranty?
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, man, that was it, man. That was our AEW Rampage review. They only had like 4 or 5 matches on there. A few storylines, but honestly, Rampage used to be the hour show that flew by so fast. You were like, fuck. Wow. Yeah. Now it's like, God, this is the longest fucking hour show ever. Orange Cassidy seems to be in the main event most weeks, which is good. And he always has a fire match. This was no different. Orange Cassidy to steal your all-Atlantic champion.
We just want AEW to do their best to not let us become their WCW Thunder.
You know what's funny? You know what's really funny about what you just said? If you go back in like the last 6 or 7 weeks, Dynamite has been on fire.
Yeah.
Dynamite has been a banger after banger after banger. We come out like, fuck, Dynamite was crazy this week. Every week, banger after banger. Remember when we used to get excited for Rampage?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
We loved SmackDown because it was a 2-hour show.
Yeah. It was almost as bad as that.
Used to be a dog of a show to watch. And we were like, 1 hour? Especially because NBA Power had gone off.
Yeah.
We were like, oh man, a nice 1 hour show. Good, let's check it out. We like this.
Mm-hmm. I think something that didn't have, I don't know why I found this so funny. It had no right to be so funny, but whenever chanting Lee Mortuary, that should have me laughing. They were like, Lee Mortuary. I just kept laughing. Like, that's the dumbest shit. I don't know why it was so funny.
That is, yeah.
But yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, Friday Night Fights on a Saturday.
Don't forget our rewind shows.
Oh, yeah, rewind. Rewind was good.
Don't forget trivia night. All comers. Show up. Pull up in the chats. You want to play? We'll give you the link. Everybody jump in.
So check it out.
Everybody get a piece of this.
The last trivia night was such a success that I got emails asking to replay it. So I replayed it again.
Wow.
Someone asked again, hey, me and a couple of friends want to watch it again. So it will be on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you stay tuned. Yeah. They love it. They love trivia. We can do trivia every night of the week and they will fucking love it. I mean, we can't, but I mean, shit.
Well, hold on now. I got them in the hopper. Man, and let me tell you, there's a lot of wrestling trivia out there, obscure, whatever. But one, you want people to have a chance to win. You want everyone to have a chance to win. Because the George Hermosa and Adam Woods would be like, oh, you didn't know? You must not watch wrestling like I do. But
as a wrestler, I felt I got taken advantage of. My timer was so slow. I was pissed. I was on an eight question streak, and I'm like, why is everyone getting questions before me? Man,
I gotta say, that last trivia night, George Hermosa ran in like Brock Lesnar on day one.
Bro, he ran in like Brock Lesnar in the fucking Money in the Bank. He wasn't even in the shit. Came in and just took. I was like,
someone signed in. Boop, boop, the man.
I was like, George, why are you
start the game?
George's like, I don't even like ladders. Like, why are you up there, bro? Where'd you come from? Yeah.
So for the next round, I've been including a lot more women's wrestling, a lot more New Japan, some more AEW. 25 questions. You kind of got to divvy it up. So Marie Shadows, you're invited.
Yeah, Marie Shadows, we got that New Japan stuff for you, NJPW girl. Let's go. What day do you want to do? You want to do it on Wednesday again?
Wednesday at 7:00. Let's go.
Wednesday at 7:00, ladies and gentlemen.
Come one, come all.
That's right. Bring that ass.
Up to 50 people.
Bring that ass. And with that being said, thank you for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, man. We will see y'all when we see y'all, man. Goodbye.